Nation exclusive on the U.S.-Mexico border this morning, the humanitarian and political crisis unfolding right before our eyes. Our team, the only team at any news network dedicated to this story on the border. This week in Yuma, Arizona, a place that's seen a more than 2,000% increase in illegal immigration since last year. Our crews giving us a look at what is a life-threatening trek to the U.S. Our Robert Sherman is on a 2-week tour of the entire length of the border. Right now, he is in Yuma. Good morning to you, Robert.
Good morning, Adrienne. And you stand in the same spot here on the border for long enough, you'll meet a number of migrants coming through from all sorts of countries: El Salvador, Guatemala, Honduras, thousands of miles away, making the journey here to the United States. And when some get here, it can, at times, be a dire situation.
Robulo Cristo and his family had been making the journey to the U.S. from Colombia for 8 days. Tuesday morning, they finally made it.
Water.
They're not alone. This family arrived less than an hour later in the same spot. The father trying to carry his daughter the last bit across a canal. Jonathan Lyons, Yuma County supervisor, says this happens every day here.
And it just doesn't stop. That's the real tragedy, right? So it just continues to compound itself.
Brand new Customs and Border Protection numbers show the Yuma sector has seen a nearly 2,400% increase in migrant encounters compared to this time last fiscal year, putting a strain on the local hospitals and 911 call centers. There are large gaps in the wall throughout the sector, and Lyons believes unless the federal government gives them more assistance, the surge won't go away.
We need them to fulfill their commitments on finishing this wall, the added security, additional agents here along the line, allowing them to do their border to keep us safe.
Meanwhile, families like Cristos continue to come every single day.
I need help. I heard the United States gives political asylum to people. I want to ask for help.
And you heard Christo's words there, seeking asylum, seeking help. For all of the families that we've spoken with who have come through, just about all of them telling us something similar. That's what they want here. Adrienne?
Robert, Christos talking about asylum, asking for help, but also asking your crew for water. Can you tell us about that?
That was a pretty moving moment yesterday. We were just preparing for some of our morning reports, and the family just came up to us desperate for water. And you don't realize what that trek is or what that journey can do to you until you see it firsthand, and just how exhausted and how deprived this family was until they got here to the United States. But you could also see the look on their eye, thankful and so grateful to have finally let this journey come to an end. It was nothing like anything we've seen before.
Well, they made it here, but then in some sense of the word, it's like their journey is just beginning, because we will see what happens to so many who come into this country illegally. Thank you so much, Robert, for all of your reporting. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to click on the red subscribe button below so you can get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.